The deadline in this sector for voluntary presentation at the experimental center is 6 o'clock.
You're supposed to be an artist. Use your imagination.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm all out.
What's happening, everybody? Shelton J, Think About It Radio, and I got my man Mr. B Breezy in the house with me tonight. Man, we gonna get it in. You know how we do. Man, I appreciate y'all for listening. I appreciate y'all for hanging in there, and I appreciate y'all for being who you are. Mr. B Breezy, what it do, my brother?
Man, just holding on like a hubcap in a fast lane, Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Just rolling with it.
That's exactly
Can't complain, you know, you don't do no good, no way. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all good on this end.
Well, might as well be. Might as well be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did something happen yesterday or something, man? Did I miss something? Because I feel like a shift in the atmosphere these days.
What you say yesterday?
Yeah, did something happen yesterday? Because it just seems like you got some people like really happy and some are really sad, man. Did I miss something? It was a high in the rock.
Yeah, mate. I mean, unless you missed the election, I think that's why. You know, that might be why. You know, you got some salty folks and some unsalty.
Oh, it was an election. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was that was Tuesday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But the results didn't come in till like, I don't know, it's probably like 2:50, you know what I'm saying, Central Time, in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I know folks that had to go to work, you know, they probably went to sleep and woke up, you know what I'm saying? Some people woke up.
Jesus, stop! Who won?
Yeah.
You say?
Yeah. Some folks woke up very, very distraught, and some other folks woke up exuberated.
We did it. Our country is back.
Hey, but on the cool, man, I try to make it. I try to make it a point. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on, man, I try to make it a point to. You know, try to start a day off, you know what I'm saying, in a good one. You know, I give my thanks to, you know, my creator.
Indeed.
You know, for another, you know what I'm saying, for another opportunity at it. And, you know, just wait and, you know, see what the day brings.
Indeed.
You know what I mean?
That's all you can do. That's all
I've been, now, since you brought that up, you know, I know there's been a lot of, you know, chitter-chatter, you know what I'm saying, on social media, you know, in the news, you know, they're showing folks crying, you know, hitting the streets, you know what I'm saying, protest. We don't accept that and all this and that and the third, but, you know, it's a done deal. Whether you accept it or not, it's just
right.
What it is. That you know, unless you got a way, you know what I'm saying, to get you a ticket up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, depending on how you're saved.
I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes, you know, we don't know any better because we don't see any different. You know, folks that, you know, really, you know, that was born and raised here, you know, that despise this country. You know what I'm saying? And you have others, you know what I'm saying, that have died, you know what I'm saying, and fought to defend it. You know, and it was prevalent in the, you know, when you look at that map, you know, that night, you know, election night, and you know, if you break the states down and look at, you know, all the red, you know, saying counties, you know, that flipped or, you know, went one way, you know what I'm saying, or stayed the same.
Yes, sir.
But that just, you know, again, is just a further indication that, you know, how, you know what I'm saying, we say divided, you know what I'm saying, people are. Now, I was having a discussion with one of my little brothers, you know, yesterday, and, you know, of course, he's, you know, he's not really upset about the situation. He's not really, you know, excited about it either, you know what I'm saying, but, you know, we kind of talked about it a little bit, and, you know my views, you know, when it comes to that, because I've I've done a little bit more research, for myself, other than just watching, mainstream media and being told what to think and how to think.
Right. Think for yourself, for sure.
Right. And, and going into what I heard, some things that people were saying, under the, we'll say segments, if you will, on these news, TMZ and stuff like that. It's just so much anger out there. And I'll pose a question to you and our listeners. Of course, I thought about this. I was thinking about it last night when my brother was talking.
Yeah.
Why, in your opinion or in your view, why do you think, as we're so divided, and then even division within the division, because every Democrat is not black, just like every Republican is not white. But why do you think people, preferably the millennials or whatever, why do you think people are so angry right now in the black community? Let's talk about the black. Why do you think people are so angry in the black community right now?
In the black community right now, I think a lot of it is because of you're being told on a regular basis, right, to look for somebody to come save you. Look for somebody to come help you. Look for somebody to look out for your best interest. So you steady being told that. And so these people that they put up front that you look into, because you've been told to look this way, right? When they let you down, because that's what people do, right? People stuff. They let people down, right? When they do that, all of a sudden you just become, you know what? I don't care. I'm mad. I'm angry. They said they was going to do this. They said they was going to do that. But at the end of the day, self-sufficiency is the key, right? Community empowerment is the key. Whatever you asking somebody to do for you, you got the ability to do it yourself. Because if that individual can do it, you can do it yourself too, right? So I think a lot of the attitude comes from, and again, y'all email me or whatever, questions, comments, concern. I think a lot of it comes from the fact that we steady being told to go look for somebody to come save us. And then when that don't happen, here comes the anger set in. And so you got to blame somebody for your condition, right? You got to blame somebody for where you are in life. It has to be somebody's fault. It has to be an issue. It has to be something. So therefore, that anger sets in because I'm still where I'm at, even though these people say they was going to do something different, man.
Okay. I find that very interesting, and you have some valid points there. Now, when I started assessing it and really thinking, because of course you don't, start talking about solutions. You have to, okay, we identify problems. Now we, get solutions together to really, accomplish what it is that we are looking to do.
Exactly.
Now, my opinion, as a matter is that we, we are angry. Those of us who are angry, we're angry because of everything you said. But I would also take it a step further and say because we're outsmarted. We've been outwitted.
Foiled again, huh?
And because you're being outthought, therefore, your frustration sets in because everything you're trying to figure out how to do, if you will, if you're trying to figure out something, and you're not just being told and directed. If you're trying to figure out how can you go about handling this, and you always run up into the walls because you're being outthought. The person on the other side or next to you is a little bit more, in tune with their spiritual self, if you will. I understand. I'm not going to get, religious on anybody or whatever, but the key is we're, and those are listeners, we're all individuals.
Indeed.
We were born with a spirit in these beings. That spirit comes from your creator. Okay? So if he's all knowing, he's all everything. Okay. Well, if he has some guidance, then why wouldn't you want to be plugged into that in some facet? Okay. So we get caught up and distracted in looking at things with our carnal, our natural eyes, and we're missing the spiritual aspect of it. Nor in neither the Bible or nor the Quran will you ever read or find where it says that you will achieve wealth or prosperity by someone giving it to you. And nor will you obtain it by taking it from someone.
True.
See, we're all born with certain gifts and abilities. We all have a purpose to be here. And when you don't understand or you don't know what that is, then you're blind and you're deaf. So you can't see nothing and you can't hear nothing.
And angry.
But if you've never seen, then you don't know what things look like. So you don't know what you're missing anyway.
You have nothing to compare it to.
But here's the deal, man.
Yes, sir.
And I heard people, saying, even during the debates and stuff, I was glad that all this stuff's over with. But, you have folks out here, like marching, but, then you got the issue with Black Lives Matter, police shooting innocent black men. I have a friend, a friend that lost his life to, police, shooting.
Yes, sir.
So I know, personally how, it feels. But the thing about it is, and I'm glad that, God has allowed me to see things a little bit. I don't see it so clearly, and I think I'm above anybody else. But it's because I'm trying to tune in with my spiritual, so I'm looking at things a little bit different. We've cried, and I hear people talking about, with slavery this, and they want to do that. Trump's in office, we're going to go back to this and that. Well, first of all, no, that's not going to happen. Second of all, if they wanted to, they can do it at any time they get ready. It's not that they had to wait till somebody like him got in office. They could have been done this.
They could have pushed that button whenever.
They could have done it whenever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna do this, and we got to do this. And start doing this for our communities and blah 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 and this and that. And we're gonna rise up. And okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this now. You have military experience. I have military. I'm a veteran. My dad's veteran. I got folks that's in service. I got folks that, it's in law enforcement and that third. I will tell you this, like the old folks used to say. If you think, you finna, cause a mass uprising, you're going to overthrow this government, sit down. Just sit down and just get that all the way out your head, because it's not going to happen.
It's a system.
Neither will you ever have two separate governments within one country. There's only going to be one government rule. Now, it's either going to be a democracy or it's going to be a dictatorship. That's the only way, because everybody cannot lead at the same time. You have to choose who your leader is and how you want it, and the majority counts. I heard folks talking today. How did he win the election with his electoral votes, but he lost the popularity vote? Well, again, when because you don't know, this is not a popularity contest.
Right.
People's lives are at stake here. It's not about, if that's the case, you can have a musician, a music artist, or you can have an athlete. You can have anybody that that's in mainstream, that's out there. They could have beat any one of them.
True that.
If we're looking at a popularity contest, it's not about that. You have to start looking at things again, like you said, about being self-sufficient. Now, about the marches, we're gonna do this and protest and all that. Okay, let's just say you did. Let's just say you did do that, and you didn't. First of all, we're not all going to unite, no way. Okay, black folk, we just not all finna all come together on, and see things one way. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah,
well, it don't even happen in other cultures. It don't happen in other cultures either. So,
right.
That's not even realistic thinking. But let's just say you did. Everybody say, "Oh, we ain't spending no money." Okay. All right. So, how long you say it's gonna be before you run out of food? How long you say it's gonna be before you need some gas? How long is it gonna be before you need some? We'll be